good pickup for this offense here. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure.
Let's go, break.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking to throw on 1st down. Now improvising. Trying to make magic with his feet. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. They're coming off a national championship, but you do wonder if this season will be a season of complacency or a drive for another title.
Well, I mean, what a season last year to put that together, to win a natty, to make your dreams come true. But, Jesse, now it's reloading with all the high school recruiting portal and all the other stuff that goes with it.
Yeah, they lost a lot of key pieces off that national championship team a year ago, but they also added a lot of talent. And that's why this fan base is hoping for back-to-back national championships.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Starting to feel a little pressure. Got a little space. It's a seam wide open. He's brought down the line of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Fantastic job there buying time and then using his speed to go get a huge chunk play. And you saw on defense a lot of people in the back end with their heads turned around chasing receivers. It's dangerous. You want to play man coverage. You don't want to keep your eyes on the quarterback. You're going to pay for it. You saw it right there.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got him. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Gets rid of it. Finds his man. It's McCutcheon. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've electrified it, and now they've got a 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, USC!
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Buys a little extra time. Fires on the move. He's got an open man. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Well, he hauls that pass in. Big play for the offense. The Trojans have had such a history at this receiver position, right? You go back to Mike Williams, Keyshawn Johnson, Juju, and then Jordan Addison. There's always a playmaker on the perimeter of the field for the quarterback to take advantage of, and they've got to keep feeding this guy the football. He is dangerous.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. It's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Off the play fake. Now rolling to the left. He's going to run it. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Trojans are rolling down the field. They'll throw it from the red zone. Gets it out quickly. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
Wants to throw on 3rd. He's got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Trojans!
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Throws to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Finds a little space. Quarterback gets the 1st down. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or if you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
Check. White 94, Snyder choice. White 94.
Wants to go up top. He's moving out of the pocket. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Goes to the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking, we're going to use our speed to...
Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. Looking to the big tight end. He makes a catch. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the 1st half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's McCutcheon.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Gets it to him on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. And how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. The Trojans had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll pull it down. Nice move there. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
And now they...
Let's go. Right. Back 18.
Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wormley. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46.
Love the execution there at the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pressure coming. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted. They were back in their own end and they stopped the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this.
Here we go.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40.
Blue 22.
Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Turns it on at midfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked them apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the first down. Nice scramble. He's shown you a little bit of everything today.
They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.